as long as women's rights to participate fully in their society is denied. Gender-based violence not only violates human rights, but also restricts economic growth and undermines development. It can only be eliminated by addressing discrimination and promoting women's equality and empowerment. Here I would like to mention something about my state, West Bengal. My Chief Minister, Mamata Banerjee, is trying to empower women with limited resources. For example, she has introduced Kanyashri scheme that is to help girl child to study, establishment of women police station in different districts, making hostels for girls child, 30% reservation for women in Lok Sabha. After consultation with banks, she was able to increase loan for self-help group. The principle of gender equality and women's rights are enshrined in our Constitution. The Constitution not only grants equality to women, but also advocates positive discrimination in their form. Women constitute nearly half of the country's total population as per the 2011 census. Delhi gang rape on 16 December 2012 outraged the nation. What irks me the most is the people behind this heinous crime are yet to get punishment. Justice delayed is justice denied. We have to see the fast track courts are really fast in dispensing justice. There is a need to plug all the loopholes so that we punish the culprits as early as possible. Since then, unfortunately, more and more atrocities against women are reported from the different parts of the country, recent being Meerut gang rape. What is stopping the central government in setting up more special courts or fast-track courts to try these atrocities against women? It is of interest to know that fast-track courts were first thought of by the 11th Finance Commission for 2000-2005 as an ad hoc institution to address the urgent problem of backlog of atrocities. We cannot take the issue of growing incidents of atrocities against women as a global phenomenon. There is an urgent need to address the problem being faced by the women and girls who are subject to physical and sexual abuse, psychological and economic abuse, and all sorts of assaults. Also, widespread and harmful traditional practices, including early and forced marriages. Within the community setting, femicide and trafficking in women, these are receiving interesting attention. I say so because these unsavory developments in their lives at such an early stage would leave an indelible impact as they grow and their attitudes towards life itself changes. It is disturbing to note, to any right-thinking person to know that in India, every 26 minutes a woman is molested. Every 34 minutes a rape takes place. Every 42 minutes a sexual harassment incident occurs. Every 43 minutes a woman is kidnapped. Every 93 minutes a woman is burnt to death over dowry. But last but not the least, one quarter of the reported rapes involve girls under the age of 16. India has the largest young population. 42% are below 18 years of age. Of late, sexual harassment of school children has come as a great shock. Bangalore school children's plight is gruesome, but this is not an isolated incident. We often come across the exploitation of children in juvenile homes and orphanages. These orphanages and juvenile homes should be monitored with the intention of ensuring safety and security of children. These homes should not become a den for sexual harassment of children. There are no doubts of laws, acts, procedures, rules and regulations, but the problem is about its implementation. Proper measures should be put in place proper measures should be put in place to see that all the laws and acts related to women and children should be implemented in letter and spirit, and justice is delivered to them in time. With 62 MPs in 16 Lok Sabha and with the 73rd and 74th amendments to the Constitution of India, women have reservation of seats in the local bodies, in panchayats and municipalities, and we are demanding 30% reservation for women. And India is surging ahead in every conceivable field. We come across incidents of atrocities against women. This is really a tragedy of the worst kind. Violence against women requires a comprehensive and systemic response by all stakeholders. Men have a role, especially in preventing violence, and this role needs to be further explored and strengthened. Work to end violence against women and require not only a clear demonstration of political commitment, but also systemic and sustained action backed by strong, dedicated and permanent institutional mechanism. Government should take responsibility for the systemic collection and publication of data, supporting NGOs, academics and others engaged in such workings. Only legislations and law enforcement agency cannot prevent the incidents of violence against women. There is an urgent need for social awakening and changing attitude of the society to give due respect and equal status to women. In this regard, all stakeholders should come forward to forge an alliance to defend the rights of women and children.
Right.
And the last, I live with hope of seeing a date and time where women lead a life of dignity and honor in this great country of ours, without facing to have any types of atrocities whatsoever, and every child enjoy life to the fullest by playing, learning, living with all love and affection showered on them.
Okay, right.
This is not going to be a dream. It would become a reality provided we all strive together. Everyone out there in their society contribute to this cherished goal towards our women and children.